everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. I'm talking quietly because it is early in the morning. You've seen the thumbnail, I'm sure, but we're going to talk about that. Yeah, we've done it. Me and my mate Dom, we wanted to set up a micro pub in the town we live in. We looked at the numbers to have our own place. It wouldn't have worked. Obviously, if you're anywhere near the beer industry at the moment, whether you're a beer drinker, a brewery, a bar owner, pub owner, you will know it's difficult. So we didn't want to take that risk. So we've bought the horse box, and the horse box is going to be the mobile micro pub. We've had a look. We're going to do sort of weddings, events, pop-ups, and loads of other little bits with this. That's what we're hoping to do. That's what we're going to sort of market it as, if you like. So let's pull it out. I'm going to pull it out in front of my house and we'll have a little look at it, because I actually haven't had it open since we put it down the side of the house 2 days ago, because I've been busy. So let's have a little look at it and see what we're working with. And boom, there she goes. I'm really puffed out after pulling that out. I'm so unfit, it's ridiculous. But let's have a little look inside then. So it's not a massive box, if I'm honest. It's not big. It's not. We didn't want anything too big for obvious reasons. Sort of back. That's the ramp. What the sort of the initial idea is, it's going to be you walk up the ramp. It's a very shallow ramp, so I reckon sort of slightly older people could get up it, no problem. But yeah. That's going to be the bar area. We're talking about maybe cutting a hatch in the side. We don't quite know yet. I don't know how easy that's going to be. But yeah, that's what we're sort of thinking about doing now. So we're going to have a front bar and a back bar. The front bar is going to be where obviously the sales are done and everything. And underneath that, we're going to have fridges. And then that's where we're sort of going to do a bit of wine, a bit of Prosecco. But the back bar, and the bit that we're going to be bothered about for this channel, is where the magic's going to happen. So there's a little door there, actually. There's a little door here. This is going to be sort of the main entrance, if you like. Boom. That's going to be sort of personnel entrance. So we're going to go in here. Oh. And yeah, I mean, you can see from here there's a bit of headroom. So it's not entirely small. It's probably just less than a arm span wide. So it is a proper sort of little micro. It will be a micro pub. There's no doubt about it. It's not big, this thing. But yeah, bar there. Probably not all that deep. Maybe 400 millimeters deep, 500 millimeters deep. Couple of fridges. So I'm going to wire it all. Obviously, I'm an electrician, so I'm going to wire it all. Yeah, we're going to have possibly a food fridge. We're going to sort of look into doing some quick snacks, drinks fridge, and then at the back here, this might tip up. Here's going to be where we're going to have the beer set up. So we're going to have a Linda machine. So a Linda machine is a beer dispensing machine. It's going to be a Linda machine in particular. We want a good bit of kit. They're expensive, the Linda machines, but they're going to be worth it. So we're going to have a beer dispensing machine here. That's going to be a dual machine, so we're going to have 2 beers on it. We're going to go for... We're always going to have a lager on. I was up at Grain Brewery, which is a brewery near me. Their Pilsner is fantastic. So we're probably looking at having the Grain Pilsner or the Ampersand Feld, which is a Helles lager. Probably have that one of those on permanently. Then we're probably going to have more of a hoppy pale, 4.5-5% pale ale. So you kind of hit that market. Then we're going to have 2 cask beers tapped straight off a table that are there. You know, the tap straight in front of the cask. They're going to be bright beers. I know a lot of you are going to go, how are you going to travel to events and you're going to pour it? We're going to get them done bright. So bright means that all the sediment's taken out before it's cast. There's a brewery near us, Bull of the Woods, who do bright beer, and their beer is fantastic. So we're probably going to have like a best bitter, or a bitter of some description. Then probably a slightly lower ABV pale, 3.5-4% pale out of cask, and that's going to be the beer. Then in the fridges, in terms of the beer in the fridges here, we're probably just going to have a few different cans. supplementing the range. If someone wants a stout or something, we're going to look at getting a nice stout out of the fridges, that kind of thing. So yeah, quite excited, if I'm honest. We're probably going to be a bit late. Obviously, what is it now? It's beginning of March now. We're going to be a bit late in terms of wedding season this year. You never know, you might get some cancellations, and you might get, I don't know, you never know, do you? You might get someone that wants a wedding sort of last minute, and then that's where we're going to come in. Electrics wise, what I'm going to do is at maybe not the front of the box actually, or maybe at the front. I think it might be better actually. Maybe at the front, fuse board down there, and then we're going to have a couple of sockets up the top on the top bar, a couple of sockets down the bottom. There's a nice space. There's a nice sort of bit of space because we're going to put this OSB board. We're going to end up putting on the sides, these two sides here, and then a couple of sockets down there that lead into this bar. And then obviously we can then have sockets along this side, because I can't really see how we're going to run cables well. Maybe under there. I don't really see how we're going to run cables. These little green things, they're like little portholes. I don't know what they are. I've got absolutely no idea what they are. But as you can see, they're like green plastic. So I just think it's something a little bit quirky and a little bit random that makes it cool. And you can see inside there, they've insulated in there. So we just need to finish that off really. But yeah, overall, really good bass. The story of it was actually, probably should say this. So it was a horse box, obviously. It was used for equestrian things. And then the couple that had it before us, they were going to do a small little coffee bar. Hence why it's got a brand new roof. All this is brand new. All of this is all brand new. It's all fiberglass. It's all been redone. They've done a lot of work to it. It's got 4 brand new tyres. So you sort of, you can see it's got a brand new, all the inside's been done. It's all been insulated up there as well. And so they were going to do it. And I think from what they were saying, it was a bit of a maternity project. But they've got 2 kids now. And I think the lady that was going to do it fell back in love with her previous job. And then they just didn't have time for it, so they wanted to sell it. So it's pretty much, if you think of a horse box and you think what the shell of a horse box would be if it were a coffee bar, it's not going to be too different from a micro pub, So kind of a perfect base for us really. All the electrics work on it, which is good. It has got the old tow hitch, so if anyone's ever towed, you've got like a shock. There's normally a shock absorber on the modern, like where the hitch goes onto the tow bar. There's normally a shock absorber. On this, there isn't. So we were driving home through the country lanes from Suffolk back up to Norfolk, and it was, we needed to see the hospital after that for our spines because it was bad. So we're going to get a new tow hitch for it. We won't be able to travel too much like that. It's got a little sort of 70s aluminium window that seems to be okay. It's got a little lockable thing on it. Oh, it has. There you go. Little window there, which would be good in the summer months if you want a bit of air through. But yeah, we're possibly going to chop out one of these sides. But I don't know how that's going to work. 'Cause it's going to be a bit weird because we're going to have to. Because I want to leave all this alone. It'd be a bit weird, sort of bending down and serving beer, wouldn't it? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. There's going to be plans for it. I've got to remove all this. There's like a metal frame in here at the moment. I don't know what it's for. But yeah, I'm going to ring one of the scrap people around here and just get a shot of that. But overall, this is the horse box, and this is going to be a bit of a series on the channel where we're going to sort of do it up. I'm going to film everything. So at the moment, it's all got this rubbish in it. I'm going to clear that out, possibly today, but I might start another video and sort of really get everything out so we can have a proper look. But yeah, this is it. Thanks very much, guys, for watching. A bit of a different one, a bit of a project. That we're really excited about. I'm really excited for it. I've always wanted to have like a little sort of micro pubby thing, but obviously it has to work money wise, doesn't it? If this is going to be an income, it can't just be a passion thing. We need to earn money out of it. So yeah, I'm excited. Good place to start. Thanks very much, guys, for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.